Give reasons why Christians read the Bible. Raise up your hand. Yes, tell us all of them, Kiburia.
To get spiritual nourishment,
Mm-hmm.
worship God,
Mm-hmm.
receive God's command, to have faith in God,
Mm-hmm.
build Christian hope, as a source of knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
in order to understand the will of God,
Mm-hmm.
spiritual growth.
Yes. Yes, true. So for moral, to provide more, to get moral values, it is a source of spiritual nourishment. He's talked about it. Also to understand their relationship with God, to understand the will of God, is source of knowledge. Then question 1b, with reference to the Genesis stories of creation in chapter 1 and 2, outline the attributes of God. Yes?
God is self-existent.
Mm-hmm.
He is a personal God.
Mm-hmm.
God is the sole creator.
Mm-hmm.
God is a God of order. God is good and perfect. God is the source of life. He is a moral God. God is powerful. God is a spirit.
Yes. So you've only left God is a source of goodness. Yes, he's talked about it. And God is perfect or orderly. And he is the creator. Question 1c. What are the consequences of breaking taboos in the traditional African communities? Yes, Barack?
Number 5,
Mm-hmm.
banishment from the society,
Yes.
punishment, being killed,
Mm-hmm.
undergoing cleansing rituals,
Mm-hmm.
making sacrifice to the ancestors,
Mm-hmm.
being cast, denial of privileges.
Yes, and offering confession. Question 2a. Can you read the Bible, Genesis chapter 22, verse 1 to 19, about Abraham's attempt to sacrifice his son Isaac?
Genesis chapter 22, verse 1 to 19.
Mm-hmm.
Sometime later, God tested Abraham. He said to him, Abraham, here I am. He replied. Then God said, take your son, your only son, whom you love, Isaac, and go to the region of Moriah. Sacrifice him there as a burnt offering on a mountain that I will show you. Early the next morning, Abraham got up and loaded his donkey. He took with him two of his servants and his son Isaac. When he had cut enough wood for the burnt offering, he set out for the place God had told him about. On the third day, Abraham looked up and saw the place in the distance. He said to his servants, stay here with the donkey while I and the boy go over there. We will worship and then we will come back to you. Abraham took the wood for the burnt offering and placed it on his son Isaac, and he himself carried the fire and the knife. As the two men went on together, Isaac spoke up and said to his father Abraham, Father. Yes, my son, Abraham replied. The fire and wood are here, Isaac said. But where is the lamb for the burnt offering? Abraham answered, God himself will provide the lamb for the burnt offering, my son. And the two of them went on together. When they reached the place God had told him about, Abraham built an altar there and arranged the wood on it. He bound his son Isaac and laid him on the altar on top of the wood. Then he reached out his hand and took the knife to slay his son. But the angel of the Lord called out to him from heaven, Abraham, Abraham. Here I am, he replied. Do not lay a hand on the boy, he said. Do not do anything to him. Now I know that you fear God, because you have not withheld from me your son, your only son. Abraham looked up and there, in a thicket, he saw a ram caught by its thorns. He went over and took the ram and sacrificed it as a burnt offering instead of his son. So Abraham called the place, the Lord will provide. And to this day it is said, on the mountain of the Lord it will provide. The angel of the Lord called Abraham from heaven a second time and said, I swear by myself, declares the Lord, that because you have done this and have not withheld your son, your only son, I will surely bless you and make your descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky and the sand in the seashore. Your descendants will take possession of the cities in their enemies, and through your offspring, all nations on earth will be blessed, because you have obeyed me. Then Abraham returned to his servants, and they set off together for Beersheba, and Abraham stayed in Beersheba.
Okay, thank you. So who wrote? You tell us, yes?
God told Abraham to take his son and go to offer sacrifice for him at Moriah. Abraham took his two servants, firewood and Isaac, and went on at his journey. When they reached at Mount Moriah, Abraham ordered his two servants to remain behind, and he took Isaac with him to worship. Isaac asked him, "Where is the land?" But Abraham answered him that God would provide. When they reached at the place, Abraham built an altar and placed the firewood, bounding Isaac, and tied him with rope and placed him over the altar. He removed his knife to slay him, only to realize the angel of God stopped him and said to him that God has seen your faith by not holding your only son. Abraham turned around and saw a rambling hill with its horn on a tree. He took the ram and offered sacrifice to God.
So you did not end up to Beersheba. He called the name of the place what? The Lord will. And then the angel appeared to Abraham the second time, yes? And he gave him the promises, and then they returned to Beersheba. So we go to question 2b. State the importance of circumcision to Abraham and his descendants. Importance of circumcision. No one knows, yes?
It boosted purity and cleanliness.
Yes.
It showed that one had made a covenant with God.
Mm-hmm.
It was a physical pledge.
So it was a physical? Yes.
It was an outward sign of the inner faith in God.
Yes.
Though through it, one could become a member of Jewish community. It was a sign of obedience to God's command.
Yes, true. So it was an outward sign of inner faith. As he said, it was a membership to the Jewish community. It shows obedience to God's command. It shows God's continuous protection. And a sign of identity for the Jewish people. So question 2c, give 6 ways through which Christians portray themselves in the society today. How can we know that this is a Christian? How do you portray yourself? Ikandi Joseph Mutua. Yuko wapi Joseph Mutua?
By repenting their sins, by giving offerings,
Yes.
by building places of worship of God, caring for God's creation, through forgiving others, by living righteous lives, by reading the Bible.
Those are so different. So they wear specific designs of clothes. They eat certain kinds of food. They wear a rosary or a cross, like the way Shamala is wearing a cross. That's how we know a Christian. They have special way of greetings or salutations. They make personal testimonials. They own specific Bible versions. They speak in tongues. They have different titles or names. They do the ways they worship or where they reside. But that's a good trial. Question 3a. How did Prophet Samuel promote the worship of Yahweh in Israel? Yes?
He prayed for the people.
Mm-hmm.
He mediated between God and the Israelites.
True.
He performed priestly duties.
Mm-hmm.
He condemned King Saul for disobeying God.
Mm-hmm.
He warned the elders of Israel against remaining for the king.
Mm-hmm.
He anointed kings over Israel.
Mm-hmm.
He obeyed God's command.
Mm-hmm.
He always consulted God.
Yes, and he condemned King Saul for disobeying God. Good. Question 3b. Explain 6 effects of idolatry in Israel during the time of Prophet Elijah. Effects of idolatry during the time of Prophet Elijah. Yes. Sorry? Yes, true.
They started worship Yahweh alongside the covenant God. The place where the idols were created was turned to place of worshiping Yahweh. Israelites started naming their children after Canaanite gods, which is bad. Israelites changed their religious calendar and celebration to correspond with Canaanite feast. Israelites started calling Yahweh names used for Canaanite gods. God punished the Israelites with 3 years of drought due to his anger. They practiced temple prostitution.
Yes, true. You said that you talked about Baal prophets who were brought to Israel. That was also another effect. And don't forget about the Mount Carmel contest that took place to prove who is the Yahweh. Also, that was an effect of idolatry. Very good. Question 3c. What lessons can Christians learn about social justice from the story of Naboth's vineyard? What can you learn about social justice? Yes?
Christian and values should not use their position in leadership to acquire wealth illegally.
Yes.
They should protect the poor against corrupt rulers.
True.
They should not be swayed by their relatives to go against the law. They should protect the rights and freedoms of all people. They should fight for the rights of the weak in the society. There is punishment for those who exploit the poor. There should be repentance. They should condemn all forms of injustice in the society.
Yes, true.